Hey family, it's JV again. Welcome to Spirit Guide. Just want to make a quick video. Want to talk about the subconscious mind and just kind of hit on a few topics, a few things about the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind drives everything, all the experiences we have in life, the subconscious mind is recording. So there is, and it's even been said that there's things from lifetimes, different lifetimes that are actually stored in the subconscious mind. So it's definitely a big deal, something that we need to look at. It's been said that the subconscious mind drives our experience. So what it says the conscious mind gives the direction. The subconscious mind acts out on those orders. Okay, so subconscious mind is the driver. It is the driving force behind this reality. So let's start out with the initial programming of the subconscious mind. Now, it's believed that the majority of subconscious programming occurs between the ages of 0 and 7 years of age. Now, I'm actually inclined to believe that the subconscious mind, the programming actually begins in the mother's womb. The baby is conscious and aware in the mother's womb, and what the baby could be receiving from the mother, I believe, is also beneficial. But I believe it's also being transferred to the baby. So the subconscious mind will accept anything that the conscious mind believes. All right, so once the subconscious mind accepts an idea, it begins to execute it. Any new belief that you adopt is passed on to the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind begins to orchestrate events to support this new belief. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is that once you receive any kind of program in the subconscious mind will continue to act on that program. And a little bit later, we're going to talk about triggers and what causes the subconscious mind to come online. The subconscious mind comes online whenever there is a loss of consciousness. So we're going to talk about what causes a loss of consciousness. Anything that causes a loss of consciousness enables the subconscious mind to come online. The subconscious mind comes online and begins recording whenever you become unconscious. So we already said that. Whenever we're angry, upset, happy, excited, anxious, we lose consciousness to a certain degree. And when that happens, the subconscious mind begins recording. When we experience traumas, we become unconscious to a certain degree. When we lose consciousness to any degree, the subconscious mind comes online. All right. So a little subconscious programming there, so some repetition. So how do we know when the subconscious mind is active? So there are ways of knowing when the subconscious mind is active. The subconscious mind is activated by triggers, which we mentioned earlier. These triggers come through 5 senses: seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touch. And they basically make up consciousness. Through our 5 senses, we experience the world. We are conscious of the world. So, of course, these would be the ways that the subconscious mind will receive its stimuli. All right. So, one thing I found interesting, I don't know if you've ever noticed someone's behavior when a certain person comes around, or they get a call or a text and their whole demeanor changes. When this happens, there's a subconscious program that has been dormant until that certain person triggers an emotional response. Something in the past has occurred that's caused an emotional impression in the subconscious mind, and it is triggered whenever the person is around. So, there's my place here. So maybe you visit a certain place, or you've a certain place you've been before, or let's say you've gone back home after many years, and you might find yourself falling back into an old patterns and old behaviors. Places can be triggers. Words can be triggers. If a person was verbally abused as a child, certain words can be emotional triggers. They can trigger emotional responses which surface from the subconscious mind. Physical items can be triggers. Events can be triggers. Anything that elicits an emotional response can be a trigger. So, what are some of the things that influence the subconscious mind? I have quite a few here. There are symbols, sigils, written words, mantras, repetition, meditation, emotions, hypnosis, binary beats, trauma, I am statements, affirmations, visualizations, and imagination. And I'm sure there are others that I probably have not even listed here, but for all intents and purposes, that's a good place to start. So what should you keep in mind when trying to influence the subconscious mind? There are a few things. The subconscious mind is most impressionable when you're in a dream-like state. This is when you become, to a certain degree, once again, you become unconscious. When you're in a dream-like state, you're unconscious to a certain degree. That's when the subconscious mind comes online and begins recording. The subconscious mind is most impressionable right before you fall asleep and just after you wake up. The general rule of thumb, from what I hear, is 60 seconds before you go to sleep, 60 seconds after you wake up. The subconscious mind is very impressionable. Your subconscious mind is the seat of your emotions, and it is the creative mind. A big driver of the subconscious mind is the emotions, and emotions are also a way that you can tell that the subconscious mind, there's a program there that is either working for you or working against you. All right. Every word that you say seeps into the subconscious mind, so it's important to speak with intention because the subconscious mind is always listening. Whatever you habitually think sinks down into the subconscious mind, which creates according to the nature of your thoughts. Thoughts are one of the drivers of the subconscious mind. Whatever you habitually think, whatever you think over and over and over again, sinks into the subconscious mind. It becomes a belief, and then it becomes a program, turns into a habit, and before you know it, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. Whatever's in the subconscious mind surfaces. Whatever's in the subconscious mind, it comes to the top. It comes to the surface. It can't be hidden. Something eventually will come along and will trigger it, and it will come out. It will surface. The solar plexus, and we're speaking about the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus is the brain of the subconscious mind. All right, so one of the ways to influence the subconscious mind is to do some chakra work with the solar plexus. Your subconscious mind has the answer to all of your problems. As I mentioned earlier, it's been said that the subconscious mind has collected and stored information for many lifetimes. So if this is true, it's safe to say that it contains the answers that you need. Maybe if there's an issue from a past life that is coming to this life, or anything that's tied to that, the answer is there in the subconscious mind. So that is the place to seek the answers that we need. Your subconscious mind is always listening. It's always recording. It becomes more online again whenever you are unconscious. Whenever one of those triggers comes online and causes you to be unconscious to a certain degree. That's when the subconscious mind is recording. With that being said, you can talk to the subconscious mind directly. And once again, it may take some repetition, but the subconscious mind is listening. Repetition is one of the things that makes the subconscious mind listen up and pay attention. Suggestions for influencing the subconscious mind. First is meditation. Use meditation to bring the mind into a dreamlike, sedative state. Meditation is probably one of the most effective ways of accessing the subconscious mind, bypassing the conscious mind, and getting to the subconscious mind so that you can do your work, so that you can change a program, delete a program, whatever visualization or whatever technique you use to access the subconscious mind. Meditation is what ushers you through the door. Convey your ideas lovingly and feelingly to your subconscious mind, and it will respond accordingly. Feeling is one of the I don't know if I want to say a trigger. Feeling is one of the techniques that helps you to access the subconscious mind to a greater degree. Whenever you use feeling or emotion, the subconscious mind takes note. It pays attention, and that helps to further promote the program that you're trying to instill in the subconscious mind. So you definitely want to use feeling, emotion, love. Love is a powerful emotion. Love comes at the heart level, love and above. Anything love and above enables you to access that subconscious part that you are trying to access, and to bring that program about. Any changes you want to make, anything like that, you want to use love, emotion, feeling. To get an idea deep in the subconscious mind, you have to use emotion. Now again, we said that. Positive emotion trumps negative emotion. And I do feel that. Kind of from what I've read from my studies, a lot of negative emotion are trapped in the subconscious mind. But I still believe that positive emotion is what, number one, what we want. And I feel that it's more powerful and more effective. I think that with a lot of the stimuli that is here in society, it's easier to go towards the negative. So, but with a little work, we focus more on the positive, and that's what we can convey towards the subconscious mind and change those programs.